Have you ever had a great idea and thought, there should be an app for that? Well, there could be. My name is Anya, and today I'm going to introduce you to a tool to help you make your very own app. App is short for application. Applications are a type of software on digital devices to help you accomplish a specific task, such as playing games, watching movies, taking notes, or basically anything that you can imagine. Applications can be used both on mobile devices and on computers. Today, we're going to be using the Thunkable website to help us build our very own app. We're going to need to use our digital design skills and our computational thinking skills. We'll learn more about that with an example.
First, let's navigate to thunkable.com and click Get Started. If you don't have an account already, click Create One. You will be able to sign up with Google, Apple, or with another email. Depending on your age, you may need a grown-up's help and permission. Let's create a new app. We will have to give it a project name. Optionally, we can also tag it with a category. What is your app going to be used for? For example, it could be a game, or it could give information to the user. Note that the project will automatically be public. This means that we have to practice good digital citizenship. Anything that we create will be viewable by others in the Thunkable community, so we need to be respectful of others and remember that our actions in the digital world have a real impact. Once we're ready, we can click Create. We're now ready to get started. If you're not sure what app you want to build, this section on the left side of the screen has different tutorials. These are videos that show you how to build your first app. Here in the middle, we can design how our app will look and what our app will do. On the Design tab, we can add different pieces like buttons, words, or colors. On the Blocks tab, we can control what our app will do, like clicking on a button to get from one page to the next, or making new words appear on the screen after clicking a button. I'm going to create a very basic app that will tell me if it's time to eat lunch or not. First, I'm going to design the visual aspects of my app. This is what my app will look like. This will improve our digital design skills, which help us create digital content that looks good. The app will ask the user if it's 12 p.m. The user will have a choice between two buttons, yes or no. Clicking on either of these buttons will bring the user to a new page, letting them know whether it's time to eat lunch or not. I need to add a text piece to ask the user if it's 12 p.m. I can find that right here. And I adjust what the text says. Next, I want to add two buttons, yes and no. I can find the button component right here and drag it onto my screen. I can adjust its location over here in the top left corner. Now I can also change what the text says, as well as the color of the button. I'm going to make my yes button green and my no button red. So now we've got our very first page. I now need to design new pages, the ones we will see once we click on yes or no. To create a new page, we click on the plus sign here next to screen 1. I want this to be the page I see after I click, yes, it is 12 p.m. This page will tell the user that it's time to eat lunch. To do this, I need a text piece, just like before. I will quickly make a similar page for the no, it is not 12 p.m. answer. For now, we just have 3 different screens, but the app doesn't know when to go from one page to another. To tell the app what to do, we need to use our computational thinking skills. These skills help us break down a big project into smaller steps and figure out what each step should be. We switch to the Blocks tab, which is where we design the coding portion of making our app. Here's what we want. When we click the Yes button, we want the app to take us to screen 2 to tell us that it is time to eat lunch. If we click on button 1 at the bottom left here, it will show us different actions we can give to the app related to button 1, which was our Yes button. Today, we're going to use when button 1, click, do something. What do we want it to do? Navigate to screen 2. We can find this command in the Controls tab. We click and drag it over and click it into place. Notice that we need to change screen 1 to screen 2. Let's test this out. We go back to Design and click Preview. If we click No, nothing happens. We haven't told the app what to do yet. But if we click Yes, it takes us to screen 2, which tells us it's time to eat lunch. Nicely done. Now we can repeat similar commands for No or button 2. We click on button 2 and use the same piece as before. When button 2 is clicked, do navigate to screen. This time, we'll make it go to screen 3, which will tell us it's not time to eat lunch yet. We can test this again by going to Design and Preview. Is it 12 p.m. yet? No? Then it's not time to eat lunch yet. Awesome! We've created our very own, very simple app. To view your app on your device, click on Live Test in the top right corner and follow the instructions.
Now it's your turn to create your very own app. Remember, your projects will be available to others in the Thunkable community, so we need to be good digital citizens. This means being respectful of others in the community and remembering that our actions in the digital world have real impact. Can you think of an application that would help your community? Go ahead and create it. Make sure to share your projects online and tag Science East.